me put on... ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。Then. Is it on? Hello. Hello. スパちゃんありがとう。ね。Where's my BGM? Where is my BGM? What? It's kind of loud. How's the audio balance? Everybody, どうかな？音量バランスいかがでしょうか？ Let's go. Oh no, I forgot to fill out my water bottle. One second. One second. You can see the list of rules in the description. Please read it. Good morning. Hello, hello. Let me drink some water. And the cough drop because for some reason last night, okay, every time I don't wear a mask to sleep, I always wake up with like a slightly hoarse throat. I don't know why. Text up too high. What do you mean by that? Hello! Good morning! Right. Horse throat? Horse throat is how do you explain it? It's like 喉ガラガラって感じなんだろうあれマスクしないで dry yeah dry like dry yeah that's what it is what happened like dry throat yeah because I think I usually okay my nose is usually blocked but I still try to breathe out of my nose as much as I can and then could it be dust and pollen allergy? You know, maybe pollen, but I have no idea because I don't have hay fever in Australia. It's just I have had hay fever symptoms in Japan before, so maybe it's possible. But who knows? But yeah, anyways, so if I don't wear a mask to sleep, I usually wake up with a really dry throat. But also, though, I think I am a mouth breather when I'm sleeping because when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm always so thirsty. I'm like, oh my god, my mouth is so dry. And I have to drink a whole bunch of water in the middle of the night, which then makes me wake up more in the nighttime because I need to go to the bathroom. So yeah. Never ending. Never ending cycle. I actually do not snore. The funniest thing ever is that, so what's it called? Rumi-chan did snore, right? And you could hear it even from the other room when I was in Australia. And guess what? Goldfish kind of snores too. But it's really obviously different, right? So you know my sleep tracker? My sleep tracker was sometimes tracking the snores of Rumi-chan and even Goldfish. And so it's just I was just bro, one of them is in another a whole different room and one of them is literally a cat. So the funniest thing that this is setting up for, I know it's not really setting up for anything, but the funniest thing is I moved to Japan, right? And then my sleep tracker is just wow, you've been snoring a lot less. And I was like, that's because I don't snore. It's not me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was pretty funny. Legit, from all the way on the other side of the house, in a different room, Rumi-chan's just and then Goldfish, who's just sitting I mean, usually Goldfish lets me hug her to sleep, but yeah, my cat's also snoring. But that one's like very obviously a cat snore, so yeah. No, I'm still organizing like stuff so that she'll have a place to be at as soon as she is in Japan, rather than putting her in like a pet hotel. Is that what you call it? You know? But yes, anyways, I actually do not snore. Instead, I sleep talk. Yeah! No, actually it did. It's so, like, actually I check my sleep tracker every day. Pretty much because sometimes I say some pretty funny stuff in my sleep. I did forget to tweet 1 second. What's it called? Yeah, so I say some pretty funny stuff in my sleep sometimes. And so I check my sleep tracker every day. And then I was just like, what do you mean you've been snoring less recently? It's because I never snore. It's just because, like, what's it called? You can hear the snoring from my cat and also from Rumi-chan in the other room. It's crazy. She's just that loud. And you can tell it's in a different room too because of, like, the audio. Like, the audio is, like, distant and everything, right? But there's still... Yeah, somehow the sleep tracker still, like... Still thinks that it's me. You know? Short chatting stream. Okay, and then what's, oh my gosh, I need my tweet. Get to this. Boom. And then to this. Copy text message. Thumbnail art. The thumbnail art's so pretty, right? Wasn't the thumbnail art so pretty? Yeah, cats can snore. Cats can definitely snore. I think I tweeted now. Guys, you guys watched the shorts? Yes, I posted yesterday, right? I was so excited to be able to post it. Like, I mean, yeah, I've been like trying to think of how, like, what kind of schedule to post it. Once I settle down a little bit more, I have a more like concrete plan for posting. But for now, I think I'm gonna post like every other day. So like not every day, but every other day, or maybe like every 2 to 3 days. Nah. But yeah, so like but once I once I settle down a little bit, I have a plan, right? So I was planning to post full body dances maybe twice a week, once or twice a week, and then in between I will do chibi dances once I get a new VR headset. Once I get a new VR headset, I'll do chibi dances in between the full body 3D. So don't worry, I will still be using the chibi model. And also maybe like in between as well, do also like the TikTok the TikTok filter stuff, so that it fills out and it'll be like daily shorts. However, that needs to wait until I've kind of settled down a little bit more. Cause I'm still sleeping on the floor of my friend's house. Yippee, hopefully soon I'll have my own place. And then like everything gets organized, set up, and then I gotta buy a new VR headset, set up VR chat stuff, and all of the above. It's gonna be a whole pain. The pain in the bottom. But I will do my best. But yeah, that's my plan. Tomorrow I will probably post another one, which is... I was choosing through the ones, so I recorded so many. Shorts. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I recorded like 18 plus a couple more. But I'm gonna record more. Because actually, I also recorded a little dance, like a longer dance thingy that you'll see later. But anyway, so I was choosing through the ones that I recorded, and I was like, I wanna do this one. I wanna post this one next because it's funny. No, because it's interesting. It's an interesting one, and I think it's gonna be fun. So yeah. That's a lot of dance recordings, bro. That's why I had the worst muscle pain for a while, because it was so long since I've been dancing for that long in a row. Like, staff kept asking me, Staff-san kept asking me, it's just like, would you like to take a break? I'm like, no, I need to get through as many songs as possible. You know what I mean? 頑張りー。最後のジャンプ可愛かった。ありがとう。Thank you for drawing! Thank you! It was such a pretty artwork. Oh, I do want to say though, I saw the art because it came on my timeline, but my art tag actually did change to a different one. So, thank you so much! Thank you so much! そう、なんかね、絵のタグが少し変わりました。ありがとうございます。書いてくれて。かぐやの城で踊りたいです。フィーバーイービー。なんだろう。What was I saying? Thank you so much for the artwork. It was so pretty. Thank you. めちゃくちゃ綺麗な絵を本当にありがとうございました。Yippee! なんだろう。Listening? But anyway, so I think I'm gonna post another one tomorrow. Today though, depends on how fast I can edit before I need to go outside. Because I need to go out as well. この後ね、出かけないといけないんだよね。I need to go outside again. Because busy. But anyway, so like before I go outside, I'm gonna try and edit something as well. So yeah, we'll see what the next one's gonna be. I mean, maybe today another shorts, just not a like a 3D one, but tomorrow I'll post another 3D one. Okay. Luck. 七ときりさん34ヶ月ありがとう。34ヶ月になりました。あと2ヶ月でメンバーシップもう3周年だね。本当に長い間一緒にいるけれどこれからももっと長く楽しく活動してほしいと思ってるよ。闇に響くあなたの声が我が唯一のところ。Why is kanji so hard? 闇に響くあなたの声が我が唯一のよりどころ。すごい。半分ぐらい読めたね、それ。Let's go! I know, my God. Yesterday, I also had to go outside, and because like I'm like going around like everywhere. I had to walk past this like little area that had a lot of green. It was like a lot of like trees. No, not trees. It's like a bush or something, right? And at one point, I I swear, I actually think that there was a hornet. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a hornet. And I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, doshio. It was exact. Oh my gosh, dude, I was so scared. There's big ones, yeah. だいぶ読めるだけでありがとう。Okay, maybe not a hornet. Let's see. スズメバチってどんな感じ？うわー、キモい！キモいよSorry, I searched it up and it was so gross. I actually like what's it called? Felt the hair on my hand, on my skin, like stand up. Is it attacking? No, it was just wandering around and I freaked out. クマバチはどんな感じ？クマバチではないね。スズメバチだったかもしれない。But anyway, so I walked past it. And I was like, oh my god. And I think I reacted in a way which made like the passerbys like react as well. The passerbys were looking at me so weirdly when I was dodging the bee. Are they as big as the ones in Australia? No. No. At least it's not a giant cockroach. Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot less cockroaches since moving to Japan, but I have seen cockroaches still. Yeah, I've still seen cockroaches. Just two, and it was not in the house. It was out in the streets. It was out in the streets. So I was like, okay, you know what? Fair. Fair. As long it's not coming into like personal space, you know? Yeah. And I've seen like a bunch of bees just in general too. I know, bees are scary no matter what. No, they're nowhere as near big. They're like half the size of the ones in Australia. Yeah. Bees are chill though, but I'm still scared of them. I'm still scared of them. You know? Guys, though, ever since moving, I've been eating too much. Yeah. Bee is chill creature. I know, but I'm still scared of him. Mother, それでも怖いの. Scary. As long as the food is good. I know, the food is really good. I just can't stop eating. And I've like, okay, so I met up with like other members and I was telling them, I was just like, guys, I've been eating so much that I've like gained a lot of weight. And then actually like 3 of them looked at me and they were like, bro, you don't look any different. And then they were like, it's probably just muscle. It's probably just muscle gain. And you know how muscle is heavier than like than fat? Muscle is heavier than fat. So like if you gain muscles, you'll probably gain weight. But yeah, no. They were like, you don't look any different. But I was like, oh, thank you. Even if it's just like words of encouragement or whatever they're called. Kindness. Word for kindness. That's what they said. Majide ne? When I was doing in the dance though, I was sweating like crazy. And it wasn't even hot on the day. Like, it was a cool day. It was a cold day. To the point where I was actually wearing like a jacket as well, right? But still, I was sweating like crazy. I was actually sweating like crazy. It was so bad. But it's okay. Because I got a bunch of dances, like a bunch of songs recording. Crowns, thank you for the 2 months. Getting ripped. Buff. Buff. スタジオはそこまで暑くはないかも。エアコンあるから。うん。I think the studio has like pretty good temperature balancing. Actually it has pretty good like temperature balancing. ほぼ全力で踊ってたからね。バーって。I think I must have been dancing for at least 2 hours straight without break. Yeah, I think I probably was dancing for like literally 2 hours straight with maybe like 20 seconds in between each song. 20 seconds in between each one, and I was like, okay, let's go next. Next. And next. And then like, so, like after I think 3 songs or something, staff was like, do you want to take a break? Like, would you like a little bit of rest to catch your breath? And I was like, no, keep going. And then I think the staff might have forgotten to like mute the mic to like to that shows the audio that like to ask me stuff. But then I could just hear the staff. I was like, すごっ。さすがですねって言われました。I'm just warming up. I don't. If the one thing I'm proud of, if there's anything I can be proud of, it's my stamina. Only when it comes to dancing, I can dance forever. Maybe not forever, but like, yeah, you know what I mean. You know, I want to do something. Maybe not in summer though. Maybe not in summer. If I can get, like, if I can get a booking, or like, if I'm able to get a slot at the studio for a 3D stream that's not in summer, if I get another like a booking for a 3D stream that's not in summer, I want to do the Pion dance challenge again, but in full 3D. Pion dance challenge. Ikuzo! Piyo piyo mezase muki muki maso. That one, do you guys remember it? 覚えてますか? I want to do that again. I want to do that challenge again. But not in summer because I will probably literally die. Not in summer, sir. It might end up being next year or something like that. We'll see. Huh? So like I did a dance challenge where I danced for Pieon dance challenge, which is that one. Are? Is my stream? Hello? Hello? I don't know if I'm live again. What happened to my internet? あ、びっくりした。Hello? Hello. I'm lagging. No, I think it might be my internet. my my lovely friend's internet is not the best, but that's okay. That's okay. Are we back? 大丈夫? 聞こえる? Hello? I think we're back. Okay, refresh. Refresh page. Me. Okay, no. It's lagging still. 声だけ聞こえるタイミング？あ、動いてないのは多分あれちょっとカメラ外に動いちゃうとフリーズしちゃいます。Yeah, that's because my friend's house does not have very good internet. 良さそう。ほんま？Real? Oh wait, I gotta. The Slack ping reminded me. I have to reply to something. Oh. 頑張れー。ちょっとラグい。ごめんね今ごめんね。Better than before? It does look like my what's it called is kind of low. Maybe I should. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna change the BGM to hopefully, and then pause this, and then we'll change the BGM to like one that's on my laptop, so that hopefully that makes it slightly better. We do idol pride. Me idol pride. Okay, I'm looking. Lo-fi candy BGM. Let's go. Might make it slightly better. No? Not really. Didn't really change. Lynn, welcome to the dollhouse. If the translator like does see is moving, that means it's the screen's not lagging. I'm just moving out of the camera. Okay, because it does freeze when I move out of the camera. Nah. 大丈夫かなこれ。大丈夫かな。Also, yeah, let me quickly do something. Me. Has PTSD on Slack? Oh man. Okay, let me share. Mane-san, give me one moment. I'm still 1 hour before the deadline. It's okay. This is fine. This is 大丈夫。ちょっとラグいけど大丈夫だ。ありがとう。音量バランスはどうですか？ How's the audio balance? 大丈夫？大丈夫ですか？Let's go. Maybe you can tell her to buy a good one. Investment? No, I could not. I'm just staying here temporarily. Don't worry, I will get the best internet I can when I get my own place. I'll get the best internet I can when I get my own place. So you guys will have to bear with the lag alongside with me in the meantime, okay? 今のうちはちょっとラグがあって ちょっとね、我慢ね。ほら、where am I? Where is this? Okay.お、良さそう。いい感じですね。治ったぽい。よかった。Quality dropped a bit. It's okay. All you need to is this is a Zatsudan stream. All you need to do is be able to hear my voice. If you want to see my face, you can see it in the VOD. 動きは止まってる。止まってもぐるぐるはしなくなったかな。おー。Rolling around. ちょっと待って。Okay, I'm still within the deadline. 大丈夫. Please let me send. Oh, it sent. It sent. どうかな。大丈夫、大丈夫。戻ったかな。Okay. What was I saying? PA on dance challenge, right? I want to do PA on dance challenge again, but not in summertime. So like a while ago, nah. Did it cut off? I got. I think YouTube just does not want me to like talk about PA on dance challenge or something. I think it just doesn't want me to talk about the dance challenge. Hello? Oh my gosh. How are we? Is there a lot of lag? Maybe. What happened? I don't know. Internet bad? Internet bad? Unfortunately. For now. Don't worry, I was well aware that there are places in Japan that don't have good internet. And for some reason, my friend always picks those places to live. Seems to be a new... Oh, happy early birthday. Hope you have a great birthday. Yeah. Happy. Happy. Thank you, let us about as well. Honestly, this is my settings too high? No, it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be too high. What's packet loss? It's okay for me at the moment. Who knows? It's not even Aussie network. I'm not even in Australia. Wait, guys, what is packet lost? I feel like I'm scared that if I do a speed test, it's gonna use the internet. I'll do one on my phone. Don't worry, guys. Once I settle down with my own hub, I will get the best internet I can. I will get the best internet I can. It won't even let me do a speed test. Bruh. No, I think it's definitely an issue on my side because the net on my phone is not really good either. Internet gacha. It's alright. Hey, this is just a temporary setup. I know it's really frustrating for you guys. I hope you guys don't get sick of me because of this. But I wanted to do a stream, like sneak in a stream today anyways, regardless. There's a big delay between the what's it called? The current me talking and the chat now. And then it. I'm using Nico. I have two. One, I use Tint Balm Keyring. To can make なんだっけこれムチプル tint. Yes, I prefer using tints instead of what's it called? I prefer using tints instead of balms. I mean, not balms, instead of lipsticks. Guys, if I'm not responding to you guys, it's because there is a big, like, what's it called? Lag between the what you guys are seeing on what is being sent, since there is a really high, there's a bit of lag. I have apparently dropped 33,000 frames already. That's kind of crazy. 23% of my frames are being dropped. I'm connected to LAN. It's just my friend's internet's not good. Oh yeah, my friend's internet is like kind of hit or miss. Some days it's fine, other days it's not good. Is how much data of what you're sending makes it to the website, which would explain why there's stutters. I don't know. I haven't had the chance to test out like the ping to NA or anything because my friend's internet low-key sucks. Yeah, so like, what's it called? Low-key, like, my friend's internet is worse than my internet in Australia. But to be fair, she pays like a fraction of the price as well. She pays like less than 10% of the price, pretty much. Ah, 天気のせいでもあるかも。確かに。確かに。Yeah, that's true. It could be because of rain too. Yes! It's been peaking red. It's been peaking red this whole time. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep yapping. You know, that's perfect for today's title. Because I'm like delayed on the audio and you guys can barely hear me. Like you guys are like watching me delayed. My title for today's stream was I Chat. Because I chat, I talk to myself and you guys listen. It's low-key accurate. It's low-key accurate, guys. ご機嫌がなかった。な形になることは祈ってる。Way! So yeah, anyways, I hope it doesn't get cut out this time because I'm gonna try and talk about the PAON dance challenge one more time. So a while back, I did the dance challenge with the VR headset. What's it called? a while back, I did the VR headset, and it was like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I did a challenge, a dance challenge with a VR headset, and it's like, nandake. Ah, my brain. And it was like a dance challenge, and I remember almost like passing out because it was so sweaty in my room. Like I made my stream room into almost a sauna. Like my stream room was practically a sauna. A sauna. How do I say sauna? I think that's right. Sauna. A sauna. How the heck do you say sauna? Oh my god, I can't even ask you guys. Oh my god, Google. Google. Sauna. Sauna pronunciation. Pronunciation. Oh yeah, the British pronunciation. Sauna. American pronunciation. Sauna. British. Sauna. Yeah, so I practically made my room into like a sauna because I pretty much made my room into a sauna because I was just in the room dancing the pio pio misase muki muki masa pio pio. Right, I was dancing there for like 1 hour straight without any breaks in between. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Thank you for the Streamlabs chilies. I'm just gonna live with the lag because it is raining. It is raining, like, I think all over Tokyo, I'm pretty sure. So, like, it's probably because of that, too. So anyway, so I did the pio pio mesase muki muki maso with a headset on. And I was like, I had the headset on, and I remember like getting out of the headset, and because I had to put the headset on so tightly, I had like a full mark on my head. There was like a full mark on my head, and it was crazy. But like, yeah, I want to do that challenge again one day in like full body 3D, maybe, hopefully. I don't even know how well that will go, but we'll see. We shall see. Pio pio, mesase muki muki maso pio pio. Yeah. One day, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, there's other challenge kind of videos I want to do as well in the future, if I ever get the chance to. And there's other, like, just different stuff too. Yeah, the delay is really big, so I'm just yapping to myself. Hello, Muddy Pets of the past. I have chatted for a while. It looks like it's like for a couple, like a minutes or something. A couple of minutes. Couple minutes. I want to go to an onsen so bad, guys. But not yet. I need to fully settle down first, and then probably, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff I need to get done first before I can be like, oh, let me go have a look at around Japan too. Gotta run around, get all the business done first. Let's get down to business till I have a house. Anyways, yeah. I got a lot of stuff to do. Still. But I still want to stream. And I've been choosing times when my friend is not home, which is why I haven't streamed much. So, I streamed now because, oh my gosh, I got a rash. Dokara? Where from? Maybe I accidentally ate cabbage. Oh, what was I talking about? My friend. Oh yeah, I've been choosing times to stream when my friend like is not home. So like whenever she goes to work, I'm like, oh guys, it's time to set up a stream. And I just happened to know that she was going to be outside today because I told her that I had to go outside at a certain time, and then she was just like, I'm gonna be outside too. And I was like, oh, okay. And yeah. So like that's why today I was able to put like a little bit more time beforehand before I started streaming. Slideshow dog. Naka modotte kiteru? So? Refresh. It's still red. It's still red, but what can I do? What can I do? I'm still dropping frames, but this is fine. I'm still gonna yap. I'm gonna yap by myself. To the wall. To the wall. Yippee! I'm just excited for my 3D karaoke stream this week, guys. I'm so excited. With 6-pack one day. I used to have 6-packs. I mean, no, not 6-packs. Sorry, I lied. I used to have abs. I used to have a line down the middle and a line across. I had 11 abs. That's what it is. I had 11 abs. I don't know if that's what they call it. Let me check, actually. I'm pretty sure that's what it is called. 11 abs. I used to... Okay, I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore. But yes. I used to have 11-pack. Oh my gosh, I think it's like slightly better now. Someone say something and I read it out and see how loud, how laggy. Oh my gosh, I can't. React with a 1, 2, 3 when you hear this. React with 1, 2, 3 when you hear this. Okay, maybe it's still laggy. Mama. Oh Lord, she yapped. That's my job, and I will do my job, guys. I will do my job. Yeah! I will do my job. I yap. Haha, it's still pretty delayed. It's still pretty delayed. Oh my god, 33% dropped frames. Yippee! Ah, dude, it's like a whole 2 minutes delayed. It's a whole 2 minutes delayed. 1, 2, 3. I'm a vibe, and it's alright. This is fine. This is fine. This was just meant to be a short stream anyways. We're not gonna go for too long. And I can keep yapping to myself. There's a lot of stuff I can talk about, you know, like my 3D recordings, like, and that was really, really fun. And I danced for a long time I danced for a long time to like nanake. I danced for a long time in a row without breaks for the first time in a while. So, oh my gosh, the amount of sweat, the amount of muscle pain was crazy. But still, I think I did pretty well overall. Some of the dances, by the way, I just want to put out a disclaimer. If people are expecting like amazing dance abilities for this particular time's recordings, I want to put out a disclaimer out there. This time round, I did not have a space to actually practice the dances. So a lot of the dances are learned in like 3 minutes or learned a couple of days, not a couple of days, a couple of minutes before I started recording kind of situation. And so some of the dances that I will probably post is not gonna be like top quality. However, eventually when I get my own place and everything, I do think I will retake them, hopefully, after I've learned it better. After I've actually learned it, like the dances a little bit better, and then I'll redo them again and post the proper practiced versions as well. So there's a chance you might see like a couple of versions of the dances along down the line, because there's no space for me to practice dances right now, and so I can only imagine what the dance would be like in my head and then dance it. So for the more difficult ones, I get a bit I go like, oh, dosyo. You know? So yeah, 3 to 4 minutes. I know there's some people that are still like only seeing it just that. If you try reloading the stream as well every now and then. So yeah, I kind of what's it called? I kind of just was trying to sneak in the stuff, and I was like, I got a recording, and I kind of felt bad for not being able to practice beforehand, but I went there and I did my best and recorded a bunch. And so, oh my gosh, it's green! Guys, it's green! Refresh your web page right now. See if it fixes it. Refresh. It's green. One, two, three. Refresh! Let's go! I think we might be back for a bit. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Yep, we good. Oh my god! What's the delay like now? Are we green? I think we're green. 長い時間旅だった。We're green! Let's go! Oh my gosh! There's no way. I had to yap to myself. I was yapping all to myself, guys. Do you guys know how lonely it was? No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Yeah, so anyways, as I was talking about, I did want to give a quick disclaimer, because a bunch of the dances that I haven't danced in the past before, I actually did the thingy where I learned a lot of them on the spot, and because I didn't have space to practice, unfortunately. So later down in the line, if I ever get another booking session or something like that, if I get another booking session after I've settled down and have my own place where I can actually practice the dances and everything, I think I'll probably re-record the dances that I felt like I didn't do as well in, and do it again with better dancing, you know? So that's my little disclaimer. because I have a reputation I want to upkeep as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, yeah, let's do a test as well. Ready? Everybody, once you hear this, say 4, 5, 6. Once you hear this, say 4, 5, 6. Oh, yo, it's pretty fast now, guys. It's pretty fast. Yes. Yes. Okay, very good, very good. We are back, guys. We back. We chillin'. We're chillin'. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, yeah, there is like a... I do want to keep up my reputation as much as I can. Keep up the reputation as best as I can. And then, hopefully, for dancing. But I still wanted to record shorts, despite not having the space and time to practice. So I still recorded a bunch. But I will redo them once I have a little bit more time to practice as well. Especially the more difficult ones. Like, you know, boba tea. そう、絶対やります。絶対今後からもやります。機会もらうたびにやりたいと思います。Like every time I get a chance to do one, I want to do a dance. So yeah. Everything seems fine. That's good, that's good. We are looking green on my side as well, so that's good as well. Yippee! Yippee! Bro, you know what I was watching this morning? I was watching, it's like a kaisetsu. Oh my god, dude, my brain. My brain hasn't... I haven't been able to sleep for like... long recently because it's too bright in the room. So once it becomes morning and I wake up at like 6 a.m. or something and I'm like, I'm still so tired but I can't fall asleep, and then I'm just like doing random stuff until I zonk out again, and then I wake up a little bit after that. But yeah, it's fine. What was I saying? So my brain's not really working. What was I saying? Yeah, I was watching kaisetsu, which is like analysis videos. Analysis of what, you say? No one asked, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Analysis of what? I force you to say? It was an analysis video of Itazura na Kiss. The drama. The drama Itazura na Kisu. And it was like analysis. It was just like, when do you guys think that idiot started liking Kotoko? また古い作品をいや何回も見たことあるんですよ。でも結構好きで、グッドモーニングコールが出るまではそれ一番好きだったんですよ。 2-hour analysis videos. I don't know if it's 2 hours. It was shorter, but like I was looking at it, and then they were like going through it, and they're like, you can see that in this scene, like what's it called? Idiot is like is staring at Kotoko, and like idiot is doing this and this. It's like you can see the disappointment in his face, but he's doing blah 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 blah, and it's like he's just really low EQ, so he doesn't know what to do in those situations, right? So it went on like the whole rant almost. It had everything like that, and then like they were talking about a bunch of those things. The brain riot says, I know, but it was like, it low-key made me want to re-watch the show again for like a 4th time. Like I've actually watched the show minimum 3 times through all seasons, every single one of the seasons. Yeah, they do. They pause the scene, they circle things on the screen, they write the stuff and be like, you see here? Let me go back, and it goes back. It goes back, and then like they play it in slow-mo, and they're like, you see here where Irie-kun was so heartbroken that he was doing a slow breathing. Like it was so crazy. They would do stuff like that. Is the show that good? I mean, I liked it. I don't know if it will be everyone's cup of tea. But honestly, recently though, my favorite like J-drama is Good Morning Call. My favorite J-drama is Good Morning Call. People are crazy reading into things. I know, but Loki, it's kind of interesting, and I do that too. Like, I watch a show and I'm like, guys, the way that the main character looked at this girl obviously shows that they started liking the main character, the main heroine, from this part of the show. Even though they were like, I don't like them. No, it's really obvious that the way they looked at them, the way they kept eye contact before looking away, it's obvious. I low-key do it too. I do it too, guys. Like, dude, literally, okay, but literally though, I feel like I'm always spot on. Because in those shows, they always ask the characters, just like, hey, like, when did you start liking her and stuff, right? And then they'll all be like, oh, it's around this time. And I was like, I knew it, guys. I knew it. So, you know what I mean? So, like, I was like, literally, even for like Good Morning Call, at the beginning, they were like, I don't like you. You should stop talking to me. And I was just like, oh, I see a little change of behavior, a little change in the tone of voice, a little change in the way the facial muscles are set. And then guess what? I was right because when they were like, oh, how did you end up liking her? It's just like, oh, probably from the beginning. And I was like, I knew exactly the time. No, I remember going through all of those and like just thinking, I overanalyze a lot of stuff as well. Definitely. I mean, I kind of was forced to do it during high school because for extension Japanese classes, so in Australia we have like different like levels of classes that you can take, and I took extension Japanese so I could practice my Japanese more since I already knew how to speak anyways. But it was a chance for me to practice like actually using Japanese in different situations. So anyways, so I chose it, and also I was like, they'll probably give me the highest grades. Anyways, so in class we had to write essays, and we also had to do like movie analysis. So we were watching this movie, and then we had to like do analysis in Japanese. But like one of the analysis for this one movie, it was called Okuribito, which is about like a movie about this guy that like kind of loses their job, but they want to like be part of an orchestra, but because there's no money, he has to find a job, and the job that he finds happens to be one where it's like sending people off to the afterlife, or what's the word called? Like the people who like clean up corpses for them to be presentable at funerals, and also to send them off afterwards, just in general, if they don't have a funeral. Do you guys know what's called? Okuribito? Do you guys know what it's called in English? I don't even know I can't remember what it was called in Japanese either. Mortician. Yes, a mortician. So he became a mortician, and then the whole show is about him trying to like overcome his own stigma against mortician people, like mortuary people, right? Because he thinks it's kind of gross, and it's like kitanai and stuff like that, right? And embalm, kind of, yeah, something like that. And so the whole show is about that. But okay, but I obviously have a lot of like thoughts of this whole show because I went through this show probably 40-50 times, just having to go through and being like, okay, so this part is like this. Like for example, this one scene when he was talking to somebody. I can't even remember who that somebody is. But he's talking to somebody, and there was a river, and in the river there was salmon, and the salmon is swimming, right? And so, you know what I got out of that? I was just like, the salmon swimming up a river is because, like, when a salmon is swimming up a river, it's actually swimming up to where it was first born, so that it can, like, bring new life into the world. Guess what happens in the movie? At the end of the movie, the wife gets pregnant. No, actually, no. The wife is pregnant. Actually, I think at the beginning of the movie, and that's why he had to get an actual job instead of actually like what's it called? Actually chasing his dreams of being a musician, right? But anyways, he didn't tell his wife the job anyways. But so I was just like, so that salmon like going up the hill and everything, like swimming up the what's it called? The river is symbolic for going back to your roots and like connecting with where you're, I mean not your roots, but like symbolic. I said it in a much better way when I was like actually studying it, but like it's like symbolic for working hard to find what you actually need and what you actually want to do in life. So yeah, anyway, stuff like that I would do a lot of. But it like kind of makes sense, no? Kind of makes sense, right? Yep. That's right. That's right. Wow. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. The season 2 doko. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a movie kaisutsu one of these days. A movie analysis one of these days. Analyzing Barbie, the Princess and the Pauper. You guys see how Wolfie was looking at Serafina in this one part. It was hinting, it was foreshadowing to the fact that the two ladies will swap lives. No, I just made that up on the spot. いい話なのに、そう結構面白かった、意外と。ありがとう。No way! No way! What time is it? Okay, I still have time. Such a deep dive. I know. It's like, I mean, stuff like that, you kind of have to like watch the show over and over and over and over and over again before you're actually able to. Before you're actually able to like do stuff, so yeah. But how is everybody's day now that we're no longer in the time loop thingy? How's everybody's day? I woke up early and then went back to sleep and then woke up again, and then I was sitting there like, oh my god, and I was like, okay, I gotta get some work done, and so I was doing a bunch of work as well. Iceberg videos. I actually kind of think about it. When's this next ASMR? Not until I get my own place. Not until I've set up everything at my new place as well, probably. But I will do one again, don't worry. That's it for the whole day. Wow, let's go. Pretty good, doing alright. Yeah, it's sukiyaki! Oh my gosh. I'm craving sukiyaki, but I know what I'm having tonight. What I'm having is already like set tonight. That's alright, I'll have sukiyaki like tomorrow or something. That was sick! Oh no! Make sure you rest up plenty and drink water. Your average Tuesday afternoon, yo. Sunny and hot there. Wow. Another perfect combo, have fun. A reservation of the sort? Yeah. I kind of have sort of a meeting kind of thing. Kind of. It's not really. It's like with friends, but it's with friends, but it's for other stuff. It's with friends, but for business. If that makes sense. So yes, I know what I'm gonna eat, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. So I'll talk about it next time. Next time we do a Zatsudan stream. Sound good? If I remember. Oh my god, good luck with the exams. Good luck. To Kyoto! I've never been to Kyoto yet, actually. I've also never been to California, but that's not what I said. I said I've never been to Kyoto. I've only been to Osaka. And I think someone talked about it. But I went to Osaka like a little while ago. Like not too long ago. And I went to USJ with a bunch of people. A bunch of members. I saw her fan art. So I just know he talked about it. But there was like a bunch of members. Charlie did USJ よかったよ。I have not had time to check the Aikatsu store, no. I will eventually. I don't want to go right now just because I know I will be tempted to buy stuff. And then once I buy stuff, I will have to like carry more things when I finally get my own place. Yeah. So I'm trying to hold back as much as I can. So da yo. もうすぐなんだごめん漢字が読めない。京都のあままミュージアムなんて祇園祭りって何 Gotta hold back before moving into a place for real. Yeah, that's right. And I also gotta hold back so that I can actually afford furniture. I also need to like buy like new monitors and like new PC monitors and keyboard and stuff. Bro, if I can, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. 日本は大わかんない時代で知ってる漢字とお寿司で知ってる漢字Oh my gosh, there's so many kanji that I still don't know. But I think I've gotten better at kanji reading in general though. いや大丈夫代表おーIt's not ready yet to Guys, I gotta make sure I'm living before I can buy merchandise because in order to get merchandise I need money. In order to make money I need to be healthy. And so the first things first, health. You know, before anything else, health. In order for me to work, I gotta be healthy. Nah. Gion Festival is a historical festival that represents Japan. That sounds so interesting. I really okay. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about like the historical festivals, but I really want to go to a Natsumatsuri or like a matsuri in general. I'll probably go one day, but I don't know where to look. I don't know where to look to know where to go, you know. わかんない I wanna go to Natsumatsuri. I wanna wear a yukata and go to Natsumatsuri because they do that in anime. I wanna do that. You know what I mean? I wanna try. Wear yukata, go to Natsumatsuri, and be just like anime because, yeah. 日本三大祭りの一つだね。人いっぱい。おお。 あ、すごい。観光したいなら正直あんまりおすすめできない。いや、多分行かないと思う。ちょっと忙しいので、多分今回は。I've worn a kimono before. I have worn a kimono before. It was a friend's one, and her mom helped me wear it. It was really pretty. It was like a pink kimono that still had the nagasode. So yeah, it was very, very nice. 来たことあります。1800年以上前から続いてるお祭りね。すごい。すごい。That's so cool. あ、びっくりした。Once again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Slack jump scare. So someone did a really good cosplay. Ah! I saw it. I've seen someone do like a really cute cosplay as well on Xiaohongshu recently. Me seeing 楽しみ、ありがとう。マリアも楽しみ。マリアもめっちゃ楽しみです。です。Oh my gosh, I don't want to like spoil it, sir. You just be there. I don't want to spoil anything, so just be there. Cosplay 本当にすごいよね。そうです。そういえばメンバー出たね。楽しみすぎる。Yeah, who guessed the members? Who guessed the members correctly? We have from left to right of the thumbnail. Left to right of thumbnail, we have Igarashi Rika-san. Rikashi. It was my first time, like, talking to her ever when I invited her to this karaoke. It was so funny. So I know that, like, what's it called? I knew that Kohaku Senpai liked idols because, like, we started chatting a little bit, just like very, 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 like, briefly. After that one clip of her saying that she liked my voice, and I was like, oh my god, I also was like, I'm so like honored and stuff. And then she messaged me. She messaged me first, and she was just like, she said she messaged me in English too, and I was just like, oh my gosh, senpai, nanka dance. I was like, I really look up to your dancing, like, and stuff. It looks like you're so good at dancing and stuff like that. And so I was talking to her a little bit, and I knew that she likes like certain idols and stuff. And then I had actually reached out to Pata Ne because I know for a fact that she's been part of like aikatsu karaokes and other karaokes that is like idol themed in general. And she's also part of like Team IDD and everything. So I was like, she definitely is into idols. So I actually reached out to her and I was chatting with her about idols. I was just like, I reached out and I was like, I wanna get to know you, pretty much. And I started talking to her about idols. And then I was told that I could do this stream. Mane-san was just like, yeah, you can do this stream on this day. And I was just like, oh my god. And so I was like, I should probably try and invite people. And then I was thinking of who to invite. And so I asked like Koaku senpai and Patane. And then I also asked Patane, I was just like, do you know if there are any like other members in like JP that would really like summer idol songs in general? Not summer idol songs, but like would know a lot of summer idol songs. And then Patane was like, oh yeah, Rikashi likes, what's it called? Likes idols too. So why don't you ask her? And I was like, I will ask. And so I reached out to Rikashi and I was like, hey, I have a 3D karaoke event and I heard that you like idols. The karaoke is gonna be like summer idol songs, like Japanese summer idol songs. So would you be interested in joining? And she was just like, yeah! And she was happy to join. She was like, thank you for inviting me. And then so I was just like, oh, I know like we haven't really talked before. So like what is your favorite like idol group? Like what idol groups you like? And then she said the one thing, she was like, I think she said like a bunch of idol groups as well. But the one thing that was just like, oh my god, 共通点あった. But like she said that she likes Iris. And I was like, oh my god, Iris is like my favorite idol group as like in Japan, like actually. And then so we started talking and then I was just like, I like Yutan. And she was just like, oh, I know, right? Yutan is so cute. And so I was just like, oh my gosh. Iris じゃなくてこのちょっと待ってね。星アイリスこれそう So I was just like, oh my god. So I know immediately I was like, oh my god. And then we were both just like, we have to sing a Iris song. Not Irish, Iris. アイリスの曲絶対歌わないとって感じなんで、ちょっとだけね、ネタバレ。A little bit of a hint. One of the songs is gonna be Iris song. Yeah. So yeah, I was really excited. But it's gonna be my first time actually meeting them in person. I've only ever talked to them on Discord message before. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous. But I'm sure I'll be fine because I've heard that Patane is really extroverted. I've never met them in person myself, but like Patane has been so lovely already because we were trying to like even out who's singing how many songs and stuff as much as we can. We're trying to make sure that like everybody has like a somewhat even number of songs at least. And so like we were looking and then Patane was like so tsuyoi. She was actually saikyo. She was just like 全部覚えるよ。任せて。かっこいい。Ah, she's so cool. She is so cool, guys. 全部覚えるよ。任せてって。かっこよくない？ I did. I messaged them on Discord for no reason because my reason was that I want to be friends with them. So my reason was like I want to make friends with people who like idols. And so I reached out. そうだからもう本当に優しいんですよ。しかも柏割とかも手伝いいるとか聞かれたからもう天使と思った。Actually, angel, like savior. Yeah. Is reaching out hard for you? I suck at chatting a lot of times with people. Like I'm really bad with like social cues in general. Bad, like, I mean, so sometimes it's hard for me to reach out to people. But like I've been trying my best to actually reach out to people because in my line of work, making friends with the people who are in the same line of work is pretty important. And so I've been trying my best to go out and like talk to people and try to make more friends. Because especially if we both like the same thing, then you'll be able to talk about stuff and also maybe even do content together in the future. Like this time, the karaoke stream, guys. The karaoke stream, I think, oh my gosh. I think it's a skill you develop. I've developed the skill a lot over time and I'm still bad at it because I still get some people being like, I don't think what you said right just then is probably that good. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it in that way. Like a lot of times, I still get that a lot. But you know, I try my best. I watch other people and how they interact with others. And then I use that interaction to hopefully like improve my own way of interacting with people. But yeah. I spawned with a debuff, guys. I spawned with a debuff when it comes to social cues and attention span along with everything. So it was not easy, but I think I've gotten like a rough grasp about it. I've got like a rough grasp about how to do stuff a little bit better now. So I think I've offended less people. I've offended less people without meaning to, at least, you know. And I never mean to offend people as well. I never meant to offend people, but sometimes it just happens. And, like, I just have to learn from it. You know? That's good progress. Yeah! Yeah! Does language barrier play a role? No. No. Yeah, it doesn't. The language doesn't really change much for me. It's more like sometimes I have a thought, and when I try to say the thought in society, people expect you to go about it in a more roundabout way, or they be like they expect you to say it in a nice way, right? But when I had the thought, I would just say it straight, like directly. Like if somebody, like, okay, so back in the day, if somebody that I'm not even that close to asks me, "Hey, I just got a new dress. Do you think it looks nice?" And I don't think it looks nice, I'll be like, I don't think it looks the best. You know, I'll be like, I don't think it looks that good. I think you'll suit this kind of style better. It's like stuff like that I would say. But like now, if someone asks me that and I don't really know them, I'll be like, oh, I don't know, actually, it depends on the person. If it's like a best friend, I'll be like, you like, what's it called? This dress looks better on you. Yeah. And like, but like, if it's a person I don't know, I'll be like, wow, like, when did you get it? And stuff like that. Some people appreciate that, honestly, I know, but other people don't appreciate it as well. So sometimes it gets pretty hard because like once you like are a little bit too honest with some people, and then they will like kind of avoid you after that. No matter how hard you try to be like friendly with them, they will start avoiding you. And then you'll just like be like, did I do something? And yeah, you did do something, but you don't know what that thing you did was. You know, I'm still kind of like that nowadays. But like, I know when now, like if I catch myself saying something that I'm like, oh wait, no, that's probably not the best way to word it. I'll be like, oh sorry, that's not what I meant. Like right after I said it. But before I didn't know that, so I would just say it and then go about my day and then find out that this person like hates me now. You know what I mean? Like I say something like, what's it called? Like this person gives me like a food that they really like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing. And I try it, and I'm like, oh, I don't really like this. And then I'll be like, how could she judge my food that she doesn't like, or something like that, you know? Can't pause scenes and circle things for analysis in real life. Imagine. You prefer people telling you what kind of things you did upsets them right away, or does that hurt you? No, I know. I prefer people just telling me. It's just like, hey, by the way, what you said is kind of what's it called? Is kind of, I prefer them telling me if it hurts them, and I'll be like, oh, that's not what I mean by it, and I would have a chance to actually explain what I actually meant when I said the word for, you know, out of line. Yeah. If someone tells me, I'll be like, oh, sorry, like I didn't mean it in this way. Like if I offended you, I apologize for that, or stuff like that. I would say those. But like if somebody kind of like keeps it within themselves, and then I think that nothing's wrong, and I just keep like chatting with them normally, and then after a while they start like avoiding you actively, that I feel is more hurtful than being told directly, if that makes sense. Nobody meant any harm. Yeah. So I feel like being told directly, like when you say something and then like somebody is just like, hey, that wasn't very nice, I'll be like, oh, sorry. I will note that down. You know what I mean? Just like note it down to make sure not to use those words in the future, because sometimes, even though like I'm like when I'm explaining something, I could use like words that don't quite mean what I want it to mean, and then it's like, oh no, I think people get the wrong idea now. Which is why yesterday when I tweeted about the stuff, I was also like, hey, I don't usually touch up on these kind of topics, because Twitter is a place where if you say I like waffles, they'll be like, what, you hate pancakes then? So yeah, anyways, having instant regret after saying something is the worst. Yeah. So yeah, it's like if you say one thing, like immediately everybody decides to like use it in their own way. Which I don't have any control about it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you hate pancakes. I haven't had many pancakes before. The what fest? I don't know. Maybe not. Not that. No, I felt like I had to say something though, because I get stuff on my recommended a lot. Like my feed. It pops up into my feed a lot, and I felt like I had to say something because there was someone on TikTok that was not being very pleasant, but they were full on rapping like my image and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be connected to that. Like, I fully understand, like, it's impossible to avoid all controversy, and just by existing, I will probably be linked to stuff that I have no control over, just by existing. But that doesn't mean that I'm open to, like, invite more possibilities for it, because when you have your favorite, like your Oshi's imagery like and stuff in your profile and stuff in general, like profile pictures, or be like, this is my Oshi and stuff like that, like very publicly, and then you go around and be like also interact with a lot of negative situations. People sometimes look at your Oshi and automatically look into the, what's it called? Automatically look in, like you'll automatically think like, oh, this person's fans are always like this. You know, it's like, okay, like even if it's just a handful of people, even if it's just like a very small minority of people that is in a situation, like it sometimes, because negativity brings so much traction to stuff, because negativity brings so much traction to things, even if it's like just a couple of people, a lot more people will see it, and that automatically becomes, oh, everyone's like that. And that's probably where the stuff like, oh, not all people, but somehow always people and stuff, you know what I mean? That's where those kind of things get born. It's because the negative stuff is so loud. Like negative things, like I think human brains are just wired to like listen into negative stuff. But those kind of things only get born because the negativity and like the people interacting with the negativity as well gets seen more often. It gets more traction in general. You know what I mean? And so anyways, I did the tweet because I just would prefer not to be associated with it as much as possible. So yeah! But I also do not want anyone to go around and like attack people for it as well. And I think I saw someone, like there was a comment who said, but it feels bad being the only one that's like just having to swallow things when other people are being like blah 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 blah, right? What I say for that is understandable, but just remember you're also like representing your Oshis when you have them as like profile pictures or stuff. And when you're representing your Oshi, when you're fighting back in your opinion, your Oshi gets dragged into it whether they like it or not. You know? And a lot of the times, if you are trying to stand up for yourself on the internet, it's like arguing with a brick wall. It's like arguing with a brick wall. So even if you argue with them, which even if it makes sense, they don't care. You know what I mean? So like with those stuff in mind, and when you're representing your Oshi, it's probably best to just not interact with like drama or anything hateful in general. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's at least that's what I think. So yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. But honestly, I've thought about it for a long time. And I had thought about it for a very, very long time. And I'm pretty sure there's people who aren't even fans of me that use my, like, that have my name in their profile for some reason. Sometimes I, like, if I ego search and I go through it and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's this person with my name? And I go to their channel and then they're like, I'm an Oshi of this group. And I'm like, oh, that's not me. And then, yeah, then I was just like, oh, okay, let me just ignore. Sometimes, like, you know, the people who have the names of certain VTubers, or not even VTubers, idols, anime characters and stuff in their names, sometimes they're not even fans of them. Sometimes they're just there to be nasty, kind of, as well. So, like, but I still wanted to say what I said yesterday, because if I can, like, if someone is an actual, like, fan of mine, I wanted to let them know that I would prefer not to be in, like, the situation that I was tweeting about. So yeah, a little bit more detail, a little bit more explanation behind my tweet yesterday, I guess. And once again, absolutely do not, like, bash people for it. If you want to tell someone nicely. If you want to tell someone, tell them nicely. You don't have to be mean about it. And there's been people who have been really mean about it, and that's another reason why I don't touch upon these types of subjects, like, too often. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of people that were really mean about it, and I don't like that. But sometimes the internet is just like that, you know? So yeah. That's right. Yeah. Well, like 99% of the time. It is unfortunate, but who knows? And plus, if you say like one thing, people will be like, that's all. And then there's other people who'd be like, why now? And then there's also other people being like, well, yeah, just because you say it, nothing, not like it's gonna change anything. I'm like, I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, if I at least say that I do not condone the actions, then if people still continue, then they will know that it is not condoned. You know what I mean? If they know, they see it, and they'll be like, but that's not what Maririn wants. And if like, what's it called? I'm sure like most of you guys, and I'm like pretty sure most of you guys are like pretty good as well. So, yeah, thank you for behaving. Thank you for behaving, Mari Pets. Yippee! But yeah, tomorrow I'll post another like 3D dance. I don't know if I can even call it a dance, but it's kind of interesting. Okay, it's gonna be an interesting one. I'll post it throughout the day. How's your eyes though? Oh my gosh, dude, I feel like my eyeball is so dead. I think my eye just doesn't feel anything anymore because it like a tiny bit of like hand sanitizer sprayed into my eye, and I almost didn't feel anything. And I was like, oh my god, something's in my eye. So what I did was like immediately I just got like eye drops, and then I put eye drops in my eyes as much as possible so that I can wash it out straight away. But like I didn't feel anything. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. How much alcohol percentage is it? It was like a alcohol like hand sanitizer wipe. I mean not wipe, hand sanitizer spray. Hadani yasashii hand sanitizer spray. I don't know, actually. I don't know if you guys heard the burp, but I didn't yet. You didn't hear anything. But it's probably 70% probably. But yeah, see. But the reason why I accidentally sprayed it in my eye was because I went to like spray it on my hands, but I didn't check. I didn't check where the spray part was, and I sprayed it, and it was towards my face. And I was like, oh my god, guys! Went right in my eyeball. Yokume aratte ne. Aratta, daijoubu. I washed my eye with eye drops. Legit Tom and Jerry skit. I need to check more often, man. I need to check more often. When I wasn't checking. I just and I was like, my eyeball. Oh my gosh. Yabai. But it's okay, my eye is safe. My eye is not hurt. My eye is mostly alright. No worries. Scream like Tom too, bro. How does Tom scream? I forgot. It's been so long since I last watched Tom and Jerry. Have you guys seen the cutified Tom and Jerry? I think Japan. I think I'm gonna like end soon though today. Eye operations are so scary. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, because like you have to be awake, because when you close your eyes, your eyeball kind of like goes backwards a little bit. So it's hard to actually like do the operations. You have to be awake. Which is crazy. It's actually crazy, guys. Moody. Look up videos. Thank you. I post them on my shorts too if you want to watch it too. Nah. I'd be so scared. Wait, what's happening? Hospitals and oh yeah, the eye surgery stuff. That's right. That's right, guys. That is right. 可愛すぎて。ありがとう。明日また新しいのアップしますね。ショート動画。ダンス。ダンスダンスダンスダンスダンスダンス。Yeah, I will do my best. Alright guys, but I do need to head off soon. I do need to head off soon, so I'm gonna end off the stream here today. Thank you for coming by to listen to me yap for a while. I was just talking to the void for a little while as well because I was lagging like crazy. But I can't wait to finally settle down fully so that I can start doing my regular stream schedule stuff as well, and actually making a stream schedule too. I haven't, like, it's so weird not having a schedule. It's so weird not having a schedule. It's good in a way because if someone's just like, hey, you guys want to go for dinner tonight? I'll be like, yeah, I can. But not having a schedule means that I have like less discipline than usual, so I feel like I'm not getting as much as I'd like to done. 難しいんです。難しいんです。But anyways, thank you for coming by to this chatting stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as well. I am gonna go on a little bit more of a grind again to get some more work done so that hopefully I can get hopefully I can get settled down as soon as possible. Hopefully we can get settled down as fast as we can. As fast as we can. Yeah? And then once we get settled down, we'll be back to our regular stream. So you'll see lots of streams coming up soon. Yay! Yay! Hopefully soon at least. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by today, everybody. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Keep an eye out on the channel. Keep an eye out on my Twitter to know when I will stream next. Whenever my next stream is. 次の配信はね、Twitter とか見て、チャンネル見て、いつだろうっていう感じで見てください. Just keep an eye out for the channel in general. Okay, everybody, thank you for coming by. Otsotsu, everyone. Otsotsu. ありがとう. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna raid Vanta Crowbringer. Otsumari